Well, good evening. Like I said, my name is Mike Harmon. I'm the interim chief of police for the Cedar Park Police Department. Before I go into the press conference, I do want to put out to our community that I have personally been in contact with all three officers that were shot. I visited them in the hospital along with their families. They are all in stable condition and doing well. I felt very comfortable when I left the hospital that they will be in good hands, but I just wanted to put that out there to our community so they know that our officers are doing okay and they appreciate the pouring in of the support that our community has been given since this incident started. I'm going to go into some of the situation real quick. Today at about 3:10 p.m. our officers received a call for service at 2304 Natalie Cove. The mother called and said that her son had kicked in the door and was acting very aggressive. Our officers responded. Once they went into the house, they were met with gunfire. Our officers returned gunfire, and it is unknown if the subject or the suspect was hit by our officers, but three of our officers did receive gunshot wounds from the suspect. Like I said, they were all transported to a nearby hospital to receive medical treatment and are doing well as I speak. The suspect barricaded himself inside. After the officers were shot, they were able to get outside, get to safety, and call for help and get medical treatment. The suspect barricaded himself inside with three other family members, one of them being his mother, one of them being a juvenile, and it's unknown of the age of the third person that is inside. We have been in contact not only with the suspect, but with the family members inside. We have negotiators right now reaching out to the suspect to try to bring this to a peaceful resolution. It's our goal to bring this to a peaceful resolution, as everybody knows. We don't want to see anybody else getting hurt, but we do have a message for the suspect inside. And please take this to heart, as we do as well. We want to end this peacefully for everybody involved, for the suspect inside, for the hostages that are inside, for the officers that are on scene, for everybody. That is our main goal, is to bring this to a peaceful resolution. The officers that were shot are fine. They've received medical attention. They don't have life-threatening wounds, and that's important to know that and to understand that. So please, if you're listening to this, please come out and surrender yourself peacefully so we can resolve this situation tonight. That's all I have right now. I will take a few questions. Oh, I do have one more thing to say though. There's been a lot of social media flying around, people putting out there their own perspective on what has happened. Believe me, a lot of it is not true. The most accurate and truthful information that you are going to get will come from the Cedar Park Police Department. Nobody else. Let me repeat that. The most accurate and truthful information that you will receive will come straight from the Cedar Park Police Department. Thank you.
Sir, have you responded to this residence before?
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Have
hear
you responded here before?
So we do have a history at this residence. I'm not sure exactly what it all is for, but yes, our department has been here before.
In the past week, have you been there before?
Anyone in the home? Has the suspect threatened any of the family members in the home if police entered?
That I don't know. Our negotiators are on the phone with him periodically, and that information, all of that information has not been passed on to me yet.
Chief, in the past week, have your officers been dispatched to that home before?
That, I don't know of specific dates, but I know that we do have history here at this residence and have been here before.
What do we know about the subject? How old is he?
The subject is in his mid-20s. From what we can tell right now, talking with him and other family members, that there are some mental health issues. And as you know, anytime dealing with mental health issues, that heightens the level of the call. And so what we want to do is end this peacefully and get this person the help that they really need. I mean, honestly, I've talked to his family members and I've told them we want to get this person the help that they need. Our goal here is to resolve it peacefully and not have anybody else get hurt.
Do you know what types of weapons the subject has?
That I do not.
Have you been made aware of any live, like, social media videos that the suspect has put out?
So that's a good question. I have been made aware of that. I have not actually seen those, but I guess at some point there was a Facebook live stream by the suspect.
Do you know how old the juvenile is?
I do not.
And is the juvenile a relative?
From what I'm being told now, everybody inside of that residence, they're all related to each other.
When was the last time you had negotiators talk to him?
What's the suspect told the negotiators?
I can't divulge that information right
When was the last time negotiators talked to the suspect?
now.
Can you give us
Probably
a
within
time?
the last 10 minutes before I walked out here.
Can you confirm that a police officer lost his pistol when the firing occurred originally?
No, I cannot.
Do we know what kind of injuries the officers received?
Their injuries right now, we're not releasing many of the details, but I can tell you one officer is remaining in the hospital tonight, and the other two, I haven't been updated on their full condition yet, but all of their injuries were not life-threatening, so that's a good positive thing. So that's what we're going to focus on now and getting them the help that they need as well.
At this point, does it appear anyone beyond the officers is injured?
As far as I know, I don't know too much if the suspect is injured or anything like that. I know that the officers, all three of them, were injured and shot, and that was really where my main concern was focused on, is making sure that they're okay and they get the medical treatment they need.
Last couple questions.
When might you be able to reveal the suspect's name?
That's another good question. We'll have another press conference probably, I don't know if it'll be later tonight or maybe first thing in the morning, to update everybody as the situation unfolds. So but we'll get back to y'all on that.
Did the police officers have a chance to talk to the suspect, or did he just immediately open fire?
Josh, I don't know that yet right now.
Do you know so far how many shots were fired?
I do not.
Okay, last couple questions. Anyone?
Which other agencies are out here with y'all right now?
We have many surrounding agencies. All of them are law enforcement partners. I will have an accurate count for you of who was out here, but just to name a few, we have DPS, the Texas Rangers, we had Williamson County Sheriff's Department out here, we had the Central Texas Regional SWAT Team is out here, Round Rock Police Department is out here assisting us, Leander Police Department is out here assisting us, people from Pflugerville. So in a time like this, you can see law enforcement and public safety, EMS, fire, pull together to get these situations resolved peacefully.